Okay, Halo guys, I am back in the Stanley parable. This is one day later from when I last recorded it, and if you watched it or if you didn't, you should know how much the narrator was kicking me while I was down yesterday, while I was trying to solve a puzzle. Did that not work?
Stanley died again.
You suck!
Stanley died again.
Console disabled?
Stanley died again.
And because of that, I am very upset at this guy, and I want to do everything in my power to make him upset when I do the opposite of what he tells me to do. The only hard part is I really do want to solve that puzzle that I was from yesterday, but I just have no idea how to do it. And I feel like it was a red herring.
All of his co-workers
But
were gone.
I think aspects of it was a red herring. Like, I think the buttons and all that stuff are red herrings. Maybe the numbers mean something, but I can't figure out what they could mean, you know? And it drives me crazy because I'm like, wait, I was able to turn on this computer last time. Anyway, it drives me crazy. Oh, there it is. Input received. What the hell? That's so weird. Anyway, I was able to do something. What was I gonna say? Anyway, I was able to... Oh no, I was able to... Yo, bro, I am out of it, man. All right, listen, we're gonna get in this guy's head, bro. The way he got in my head, he was rent free. I couldn't sleep last night because he wants to like torture me and make fun of me, bro. He thought he had jokes. Bro. This thing is crazy.
Yet there was not
I got
a
so
single person here
disrespected.
either.
It's ridiculous,
Feeling a
man.
wave of
Look at
disbelief,
this. He closed
Stanley
the broom
decided to
closet
go
on
up
me.
to his boss's office. Coming
This
to a
is
staircase,
where I set my
Stanley
foot
walked
down.
upstairs to his
And I'm gonna go
boss's
bananas.
office.
So all we have to do is work our way through this annoying part of the game where
Here's the
he keeps
door,
telling me
just
what to
go.
do, and he keeps acting like he has full control, right? So yeah, and this is the problem that I see with this narrator, is that he's so petty. Like, he needs control so bad, and it's so ironic because he makes it seem like it's my game, my choice, right? But in reality, like, I'm the
Stanley
one who
walked
gets the
straight
least
ahead
amount
through
of
the large
choices.
door that read
So
Mind Control Facility.
so he wants me to go to the large door that says mind control facility. So I'm gonna go through the door that says escape. Right? Surely
Although this passageway
can
had
find
the
a
word
way.
escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Wait, what? Yo, chill out, man. Yo, I'm just trying to see what's happening.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had
interesting.
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Wait, do I really? No, that seems far. I think there's
At
something
this
over
point,
here.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Wait, I mean, death. Hold on, slow down, man. You don't have to do all that. All right, so there's something down here. What the? Oh no! What's happening? I'm not dead, right? Okay. I'm falling still. Well, we're alive. So,
As the machine whirred into motion
Okay.
and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no
Yo.
consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Oh, I'm like
He
in a
doesn't know
minecart
the
or
real
something?
story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
there's a button.
Perhaps his death
There's
was
buttons.
of no great loss, like
Holy
plucking
crap.
the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
Yo, take it
and
easy.
willingly accepted this violent end
I
to
need to
his
get those
brief
buttons.
and shallow life.
Are those
Farewell,
buttons?
Stanley.
Oh my god. Yo, you're kidding me. No, come on. What happened?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Who
In
are
a
you?
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Okay. So those weren't buttons. Okay, I thought I had to like react to those red lights / buttons. It's really dark on my
And yet
screen
it
right
would be
now,
just
and
a
I
few
cannot
minutes
find a
before
brightness setting
Stanley
for
would
my life.
restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Whoa, this is weird. Now there's a narrator for the narrator? What's going on here? What the?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Whoa, what? Slow down. This blueprint, this is office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path that from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered through development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Okay, I wasn't planning on reading, okay? So pardon me if I'm a little stuttery and nervous as I'm reading through stuff. Okay, the two doors. The set of the two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as the extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's where I start, and then that's the main office, that's the hallway. That's the computers. That's the little hallway. That's just a hallway again. And then that's the two doors. Okay, cool. Pretty straightforward stuff. Here's a corridor. The pacing of this open section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Yeah, because that's one thing. Before I get to like the ending choices, it takes a long time to get there. It can be really annoying, actually. Filing cabinets, office computers. Oh, I can turn them off. Cool. And then credits. Here's the office. Can I read that? Says a short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. Okay, what does that have to do with this game? Not sure, but I will proceed as necessary. The buttons. Button sounds. Election of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and a synthesized sound. So that was one of my theories, that like maybe the way that the buttons work in the final puzzle is based on the sounds they make. But I'm not too sure about that. They definitely don't make some of those sounds in the puzzle that I'm stressing about. But back to this part stuff. Okay, pretty straightforward stuff. It's just showing us components of the game. Maintenance room. I've been there before. 431, 436. Printer. Cool. Or copying machine. Fun. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff so far. Ultra Deluxe announcement. In December 2018 was announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the video we made for the announcement. And the game's delay. Money. Okay, cool. Warzone. What? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. So, wait, did this actually is this ending real though? Because I don't remember it. I definitely haven't seen it. Okay. From like Harris, subject, question. Hi. Never mind. Alright, narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for their promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Alright, let's read at least one. From Marius, bro. From Quackster, Subject, question. Will the game feature capybaras? Alright, I'm out of here, man. And then the lounge, an early version of the lounge. That's pretty pretty consistent with what they ended up with. What's this? It looks like portals, bro. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Whoa, this is a little disorienting. I'm getting nauseous looking at these images. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping on a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you guys thought of that one, you sickos. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Wait, interesting. The apartment, because I had a phone ending yesterday, but I wonder if it's functionally the same, like I just don't pick it up and he gets mad. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. A maintenance hallway. Wait. The maintenance hallway. Okay, so I disobey. I go to the lounge. I go to maintenance. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. To confusion ending. Interesting. So yeah, this is the left door and the right door. If you go through the right door, you get the maintenance hallway. And then there's a button that you can press to go to a thingy. I think I've gotten that ending before. And then this one just leads you right back to where I was just at, with the room that led me to here. I wonder if doing it in that sequence changes the situation. Okay. Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Zending. The players would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Okay, interesting. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. I'm not sure I recognize that ending either. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Okay, I didn't realize I was just gonna end up looking at a bunch of archives for the game. I don't know what to do with this because I haven't really experienced the game enough to really be looking at this stuff yet. One of the discs from an early version of the countdown ending. The countdown ending? What the hell is the countdown ending? You see what I'm talking about? Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in the beta. I think that's something I already know about. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Monitor room, elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down. Freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Okay. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Game design mockup. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength that this level got William hired to design the full game. Sorry. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still in the game. The basic mockup, blah blah blah. All right. I am not doing well physically because I am getting very disoriented from all these like pictures and things. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in 2012, and the third in 2013. So these are all about a year apart. Looks about the same pretty consistently. Like there's not much else to interact with in any iteration. So is this back where I came from? Yes. Okay, so then I go this way. Did I see that already? Countdown room? Countdown room. I keep talking about that, but I don't actually know what this is. Alright, that's an exit. So that's where I want to go, I'm assuming. But there's more to it. And I guess I want to make sure I explore everything before I miss something important. Office clock. This is where I came from. Boss's office. Screens from the development at the boss's office. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, those are the types of images that are, like, really making me feel nauseous. So we're gonna make sure not to
pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour.
Okay, underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game. Okay, that's pretty straightforward too. What's this? What's happening over here? Narration outtakes.
Nothing there.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Through the green door. Then he pushed the number 4. Then he pushed the number 4.
Okay.
Stanley pushed the big red button.
I'm just trying to use their, like, this area to get hints as to what I could be doing or what I should be doing. But honestly, I think it's more focused on the outcome and less focused on how you get there. So, not very useful information to me right now. And worse yet, it's just like, I don't really know what's going on. So.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay. And I just flipped the lever.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I don't need him. He's a jerk.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
What?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Is this for real? Are you serious?
Choose it. Don't let time.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, I fully turned off. I didn't turn off the PlayStation, but I closed the game to see if something happened. Nothing happened. What a shame. What a shame.
All of his co-workers
I guess we're back in the fight endlessly. Let me go back there and see if anything else was going to happen. Wait, hold on. Guys, what's this?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What does that mean, new content? Yo, can you close this door? This door doesn't want to close. All right, interesting choice to make that door as annoying as possible. Okay. What is happening? I was gonna go back to the ending that I was looking at, but I guess not. Okay, what's going on here?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
What's happening?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Whoa, I feel like stunned right now. Like this is not what I was expecting when I got that ending.
So far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I don't like this cooperative attitude he has right now.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
What the hell is this, man?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes, sir. Give me that content.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Nah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. Just I could jump in here specifically. Well, let's get jumping, boys. 26, 25, 24, 23. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is pretty cool. You could jump. Yeah, I think this would have been lame as an actual, like, this is what changes in the game, is that now you can jump. Alright. Oh yeah! I ran out of jumps. You only gave me 38 jumps? I paid extra money for this? Oh my gosh, you guys are sick, man.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, surely. I agree with you. Okay, okay, buddy. Okay, Papa, you starting to spit some facts again.
Initial impressions of this game are not positive.
No. 38 jumps, bro. That's all I got.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's
might as well.
New content
That's
right
what
there.
I'm saying, bro.
I could counter 30
and I don't even know how to read. Oh my gosh, 30 trillion. Wow.
Now with over 1,000 hours of new
oh
content.
Yeah,
and
1,000 hours is just counting as their trillion, bro.
Very good.
The 30 trillion.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see.
That would be hours of new
I'm ready
content.
for whatever it is.
That actually would be crazy. He's counting at 30 trillion new content, hours and hours of new content. That's actually pretty funny.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than
you're
to make
finally
an easy dollar.
spitting
and don't get me started
something
on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
no, bro,
I'm
look at this.
Right now at the
it's not even
trophies,
written in
and
the
it's hard to
straightest
believe
handwriting.
One of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally
on Twitter.
accountable.
Well, they got quite the rebranding since we last spoke.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
No jumping.
Just you and me, having a great time together like always.
Yeah, that's
what do you say,
good time. Friend? Hey, wait, I wanted to make a choice. What the? This isn't right. Papa, what's going on here? I hate Mondays. So do I. So do I. Okay.
Psst. Stanley. Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Are you sure? I don't know. You sound sus. Hold on. Relax. There's more game this way. Fuck your vent.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
You see what I'm talking about? This guy's disrespectful. Screw him. Alright, cool. Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm just going back to the normal game. I worked my way back to before I closed my PlayStation or the app, just to see if there is an alternative to the choice I made, and specifically I just want to see, yeah, like what options are here, or what else she was gonna say. No, I just died. I dead.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
We're back here, and I want to know what the hell
Stop
he's
trying to make
talking
every
about.
decision by
Because
yourself. Now,
he's a little sus, man.
I'm asking for her.
For who? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley.
I'm
Your
so
chance
curious.
to redeem yourself.
I need to redeem
put
myself.
your
I need
work
it. I need it.
aside, to let her back into your life.
Her. I
She's
need
been
her,
waiting.
please. Yes, she's waiting for me.
That's
Papa.
her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Am I ready,
If you
though?
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Yes, Papa. I want to talk to her. Who is she? Hello? What's happening? What the?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah,
Hold on,
it's
sweetie.
me.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm
Sweetie.
just putting the bread out of the oven. All right.
Bread? It smells
Okay,
so
there
good.
we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did
You're
you actually
sick.
think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
You're sick.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
What? Yo, you're sick.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
No, I gave him too much. I trusted you, Papa. Why would you do that to me? She sounded so sweet. You're a sicko, man.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
I press
He has a
circle.
job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Papa, why are you doing this to me? No, screw you. I'm not pressing that. I
Look at him
gotta
there,
press
pushing
it.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told
That wasn't
to do.
there before.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Wait, why are you doing this to me, Papa?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
so
Stanley
sick.
dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each
Why are
day
you
that he
doing
returned
this?
to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Yo, you're a sicko. I want to watch
And
TV.
so he began to fantasize about
My
his own job.
TV!
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
This is horrible. To spend time with the
So
boys.
he
Where's
went
my
further.
boys?
He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I would love my choices. You're telling me they don't matter,
As he
you
wandered through
sicko?
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay
This
an
is
enormous round
awful,
room
bro. This
with
is
monitors and
horrifying.
mind
This is
controls.
traumatic.
And down another was a
Oh my
yellow line
God,
that
this is
weaved in
worse
many
than some of the
directions.
worst
And down another was a
story
game with a baby.
moments I could
And
have
he called
imagined.
it
The most traumatic
Stanley
things.
Parable.
Yo, you're sick. I want to tell my kids a
It
story.
was such a wonderful
Kiddies,
fantasy.
come here,
And
I
so
got
in
a
his head,
story
he
for you.
relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always
Why are you
feel
doing this
this
to me,
free.
Papa?
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Ah, you're so sick. I love you, wife.
But there is no
Where's
answer.
the bread?
How could there possibly be? In reality,
No.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets
Yo.
which life is the real one.
He's just kicking me into the dirt right now, bro.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I'm
But he won't listen
stunned.
to me.
Yo, this
He won't
guy is
stop.
a maniac.
Here, watch this. Stanley, The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Interesting. To be at work in the morning, I believe that one's gonna start the game again. So I'm gonna listen to you, Papa. I don't know if I feel good about that. I don't know what I feel. But I think I'm gonna be making his point if I press circle, so let's not press circle? Uh-huh. Bro, no, he's sick, bro. He's so sick. I did not think going down this path would give him another win on me, bro. This is like maniac, like, levels of sick. Like, why? He's just kicking me in the dirt. He's just making me feel like a little speck. He's actually so sick. And if I press circle, is that my only option right now? Like, do I even get a choice? Papa, I'm listening to you. Why aren't you like progressing the dialogue? Why are you doing this to me? You're so sick. He just wants to prove a point about how I think I have a choice, and now I don't know if I have a choice. I feel like a little ant, bro, and he's just stepping on me, bro, with his dirty little shoes, bro. He's been trucking mud and shit, and then he's just stepping on me. What happened? Where did I go wrong? Why would he do this to me, you sicko? Why?
You see?
Oh my gosh. I literally listened to you for like 5 minutes.
Every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Please press triangle to question nothing.
Suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
I feel so meaningless.
I must.
I feel so small
Perhaps,
right now.
Well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
You're awful, bro.
And I tried again, and Stanley
Please
pushed
die.
a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
What's happening? What? You're sick. Holy crap, this guy just kicked me into the dirt, bro. No freaking way. I thought I was gonna see my wife. I'm in shock, man. I'm in shock. This is sick. Holy crap. No, there's gotta be something more I can do, bro. Cut it out. Stop talking to me. I can think of something better.
Well, fine. You're a dork anyways. Who cares?
Call me a dork, bro. We gotta do something about this guy. He's a menace. No, I gotta get the ending where I'm happy. And I have free will. Which way is that?
When Stanley coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Okay,
boss's
let's see what
office.
happens when I go downstairs. I haven't done this one. I don't think so. I don't remember it. We're gonna see what happens when I go over here. And we're in a parking lot.
But
yeah,
Stanley
I don't think I've been here
couldn't do
before.
it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was
just
crazy.
Make sure I explore this correctly.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Wait,
and
that's
for
true.
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Wait,
No,
what?
Stanley said to
What's
himself,
going on?
This is all too strange.
Yo,
This can't
you're
be
sick,
real.
man. Stop doing
At
this.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just
What's going
hadn't
on,
found the
guys?
words
I'm in a
for it.
loop.
I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, you're
He thought to himself,
sicko.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring
Nah,
real-life job
another
pushing
win,
buttons.
bro. This guy's
I may
kicking
as well
me into the
enjoy this
dirt
while I'm still
today.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm
Then
flying.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It
Okay,
was so
what's going
much
on?
Fun,
This guy's
and
being a
Stanley
sicko again.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so
Oh my
lucid?
gosh, he's
And then
taking
perhaps the
advantage
strangest
of
question
me.
of them all entered Stanley's head.
No, I can't
While
let
he was
him win
amazed, he hadn't asked
again.
himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
No.
thinking? Now the voice
Please,
was describing itself
freedom.
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Don't do
I'm
this to me,
dreaming about a
Papa.
voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Yeah,
and while
what?
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh my gosh,
Stanley
you're
is
so
as awake right
sick.
now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
my
he knew for
God.
certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No, I'm
He felt the
losing.
cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
No.
the press of the mattress on his back, the
Why?
fresh air of a world outside this one.
That sounds nice. Yes, yes, we're in
Let
bed.
me
We're in
wake
bed.
up,
We're, the
he
kids
thought to
and the
himself.
bread.
I'm through with this
Yes,
dream.
yes.
I wish it to be over.
We're free. We're
Let
free.
me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Come on.
Please. It's all I
You
want.
can't do this to me,
I want my
Papa. Why?
apartment and my
This
wife
guy's been.
and my
Oh
job.
my God,
All
I'm
I want
suffering
is my
here,
life
man.
exactly the way it's always been.
Yo, this guy's pressing
life
into
is
my
normal.
existentiality
normal.
like it's nothing, bro.
Everything will be fine.
Yes, please tell me I'm fine.
I am okay.
Yes. Okay. No, I feel better now. Oh no. Oh no.
Stanley began screaming.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please, someone
No,
wake
no, no,
me
no,
up.
no,
My
no,
name
no,
is
no.
Stanley.
We can't-
I have
we
a
can't do
boss. I
this.
have an office.
Please,
I am
there
real.
has to be an
Please,
answer.
just someone
There
tell me
has to
I'm
be an
real.
answer.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone
I have
hear
to
my
be.
voice?
No, surely. Just let me one entrance, one
And
exit. I
everything
mean,
went black.
no. Stanley, I'm letting
This is
you
the
down
story of a
so
woman
much.
named Mariella. Mariella
Wait, what?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man
Ooh.
made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important
Mariella's
people
just watching
whose
me,
impressions
bro,
of
with
her would
pity,
affect
bro.
her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
No way! I'm taking so many fat L's today. Oh my God, I took another fat L, bro. All right. There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to the stupid puzzle ending, and I'm going to beat it. That has to be it, bro.
Surprise
I can't end on another L, bro. So many losses at my expense. I can't let him beat me. I can't let him beat me. I cannot let him beat me. Where's the computer with the input received? Ah, man, I can't find it. Okay, whatever. No, we gotta take a win. We got to, bro. I think I can do it. We're gonna do it. We're going to the end. We're going to the end. No, I lost again. Guys, I'm going through it, man. I tried the puzzle
when Stanley
again.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
It didn't
this was
work
not
out.
the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't know
Stanley
what to
knew it
do.
perfectly well.
I swear
Perhaps he
there
wanted to
has
stop
to be
by the employee
something, but I
lounge
just
first,
can't figure
just
it
to
out, and he
admire
just
it.
keeps kicking me. He just keeps kicking me while I'm
Yes,
down,
truly a
bro.
room
There
worth
has to be
admiring. It had really been work, but eager to get
another
back to business,
pathway that I
Stanley
can
took the
figure
first
out.
open story as
Okay,
being
guys.
about nothing but
The
you
plan
all
is
this
to
time.
disobey him as
There's
much
someone
as
you've been
possible,
neglecting,
which is
Stanley.
very
Someone
fitting
you forgot.
given how
Really?
badly things are
I was in the
going.
middle of something. Do you
But
have
if
zero
I can,
consideration for
I wonder
others?
if you can
Are
jump
you
down
that
there without
convinced that I want
dying.
something bad to happen to you?
Can't
Why,
really
I don't know how to convince you.
What
of
do you
this,
mean?
But I
You've
really
been
do
literally
want to help you, to show you
dancing
something
on my
beautiful.
grave, bro.
Let me prove it.
I've never
Let me
seen you
prove
so
that I'm
happy
on
to
your
watch me
side.
suffer,
Give me a
bro. Like I
chance.
didn't think it would be this bad. I'm literally I feel worse about myself. You've destroyed my self-esteem, any sense of
Now
self
listen
that I've
carefully,
had.
this is important.
All right, here's where I want her to
Stanley
come.
walked through the red door.
Let's do it. Let's walk through the red door. I'm curious to see what happens when I actually walk through the red door this time.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Okay,
you
great.
see that I really have wanted you to be happy all
You
this
do
time.
not give a
The
shit
problem is
about
all
my
these
happiness.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running
Oh,
and running
what's
and
going
running,
on? I'm
just
in
the
a
way you're
loop.
doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh no, what's he doing? Wait, he did open it. Oh, no, I don't want to go through there, no. Aw, man. What's happening? Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
The hell is this, man?
Yes. Oh, it's
Oh
beautiful.
my God,
isn't it?
I'm so
If we
mad.
just
He's
stay
trying
right
to take
here,
control
right
again.
in this moment with this place, Stanley,
Yap.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Okay. What's over here?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Yes.
We'll lose all of this.
Yes, I'll do it.
Please,
I'll
no,
take it.
Stanley, let me stay
Anything,
here.
if
Don't
it
take
makes
this
you
from me.
distract. I can't tell if
Please,
he's being
Stanley, think
sarcastic.
about what you're doing.
Okay, I'm thinking. Alright, whatever.
No!
You screw...
Oh, thank God.
Alright, well, there's only one answer
You had
that's
me
gonna
worried
solve this
there for a moment.
problem.
No, what are you doing, Stanley?
Well, listen, little
Please,
brother.
I'm asking
I
you
mean,
not
Pops.
to take this away from me.
Papa,
I can't go
you've
back to
been
what I
making
was
this
before.
miserable, bro,
If you
for me.
die, we'll
So
both
this
go back.
this
Why are you
leg
doing
pain that I
this?
just gave myself is nothing. Part 2, here we go.
Stanley,
Okay.
let's
I
go back
took
to
that
the
pretty
other
well,
room.
too.
Can you do that for me?
No, because
My
you've
God.
been every
Is this really how much
every
you dislike
time I
my
make
game?
decisions,
That you'll
you
throw yourself
spit
from
on
this
me like a
platform
dirty
over and
little
over to get
animal,
rid of it?
bro.
You were
You
literally
treat me
willing to
like
kill
trash,
yourself to
bro.
keep
Like
me
trash
from
that you're
being
never gonna
happy.
pick up. You're just
Am I
gonna
reading
step
the
on.
situation correctly?
Oh my gosh, you look at me as the most disgusting, vile thing you could ever imagine. Just because I make choices for
Maybe you're just
myself.
getting a kick out
So
of it.
maybe,
I don't know anymore. I just
yeah, I
wanted
am
us
getting
to
a
get
kick out of
along.
it because it's better than
I
you
guess that
kicking
was
me.
too
I'll
much
tell you
to
that.
ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice
Yes,
after all.
yes.
Well, this
Yes,
one is yours.
absolutely. Yeah, that feels so good to hear. Oh my gosh, you gave me a choice. Thank you so much.
Is it over?
Yes.
It's going to
Glorious
restart, isn't it?
purpose.
I'm going back.
Thanks. Screw you anyway. Man, we're back. that's all I'm gonna do for today. Thanks for much for watching. I feel like shit now. So, there's that. Bye.